All right, guys. Now we're gonna go into the more interesting part. My boy telling me I missed a lot of nuke drops. You did, dude. You did. I nuked one guy twice even. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the most important part of the stream, guys. We're gonna roast bad Instagram mixing tips. I believe this is either episode 5 or 6. All right, so the good thing about doing this live here, guys, and the reason why I wanted to do this live actually, is because I feel like it'd be better to get live feedback on the roasting of the bad mixing tips. Because sometimes people are just like, no, I do that all the time. And then there's no real back and forth about it. They just tell me I'm wrong and that's the end of it. So I'd rather, at least if people are gonna tell me I'm wrong, we could have a little discussion about it live. That was my thought process here with that. Beat City. I'm sure that's spelled that way intentionally. What is the order you guys generally do your stuff for mixing? Like, is this how you guys would do it? Before you even do any of this sort of stuff, you need to like check where you are in the mix. You have to check where you're at already with the vocal. Like sometimes you'll record a vocal and it doesn't have as strong of an S as it does as other ones might, depending on the distance of the mic, depending on how you said things. Yeah, I don't agree with the limiter right there either. I actually wouldn't even use a limiter, and I would put vocal writer. Vocal Rider is like a great alternative to that first layer of compression because you can balance out the levels a bit more of it without doing any compression. I just probably wouldn't even limit at all in with vocals just because it's gonna kind of destroy the transients. Stereo imaging, that it really depends. It really depends. Like if you're doing pop or something and you have a lot of vocal layers, like you probably, yeah, there's gonna be some image to it. You're gonna be spreading things. You might be trying to make it wider during the chorus and stuff like that. So I do kind of get where they're coming from with that, but I don't know. I just feel like there isn't enough clarification here to what's going on, right? Like, if you just give people this goddamn list right here and give them no explanation, bro, I'm curious to hear what an absolute noob will come out with when you give them this right here. It'd be pretty funny, I bet you. I bet you it'd be pretty fucking funny. It'll sound pretty bad. It's just a weird delivery of information. Yeah, thank God Bruno Mars is there, though. Golden rules of EQing. Okay, so golden rules of EQing. Yeah, this is just fucking terrible information right here. I mean, if it sounds muddy, cut some 250. Yeah, sure, fine. If it sounds honky, cut some 500 hertz. I guess, whatever. Cut if you're trying to make things sound better. Boost if you're trying to make things sound different. I don't know about that there. Because like, I feel like a lot of times when you're boosting, you are trying to make things sound better by bringing out certain frequencies. But it does make it sound different too. I feel like a lot of these people just don't know what they're talking about. They make these fucking Instagram tips, right? You can't boost something that's not there in the first place. That is good information, but they didn't tell you the second part of that you're supposed to know. So if you want to boost something that's not there, then that's when you would reach for a harmonic exciter, guys. Harmonic exciter. It helps add information when there's none there. So let's say you have a bass line and there's not a lot of highs in it and you're trying to boost the highs when nothing's coming out. Then you would want to reach for a harmonic exciter because it'll make those harmonics that are not there. Okay, if you boost, can't you just lower the other frequencies? That's true. That's why they're like essentially the same. That's why this doesn't make any sense here. They're doing the same thing, but the opposite directions. So yeah, golden rules of EQing. All right, mixing tip. I haven't seen this one before, so this is the first one for me. These device scratch the surface. It's so generic. It's not like it's gonna be the ultimate fix if you apply these golden rules. True. They really just like clickbait it over the top. Okay, so I think the format of Instagram mixing tips just doesn't allow you to explain yourself very well. Right? At least with like a YouTube tutorial or something, you can give disclaimers. You can be like, hey, what this, if this happens, this, if this happens. But with this, you have like a limit of like 12 images, and most people aren't even gonna scroll through those 12 images. Like sometimes they don't even post that much. It'll just be one image. Like I do think that you can do some tutorials in a short time frame, especially if it's very specific and you're to the point. Like you can do this sort of stuff and have it work. Like I'm not saying like all Instagram mixing tips cannot work. The other ones we just showed, yeah, those were not working in my opinion. They're doing more damage than good. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't, Weird Beats. Okay, what do you guys think about this one? I feel like I've seen this one in the past. I feel like my problem with these kind of fucking things is they act like having a sample or a sound to your sample is not a thing. Do you really think doing this to your kick drum is going to do nothing to it? Do you really think that's going to do nothing to the way it sounds? And then my problem with doing this to the bass is because you're completely removing a certain frequency, right? So let's say you have a note that's a G and it's 196 hertz. That's actually correct. And that's where you made that dip. So whenever it plays the G note, it's not going to play that well. It's going to be missing quite a bit of frequency, and that's because you cut room for the kick like that. If you were to do this exact same trick and you want to do it like this, I would get rid of that boost on the kick right there. And then what you would do is you do a dynamic EQ on that spot with the bass. But if you're like a normal person who's not insane, then what you will actually do is just sidechain it. Just do a normal sidechain. But if you're insane, then feel free to do this, right? Feel free to do this. No one's stopping you. Let's see what the comments are saying. 1,800 likes, fire. What? All right, I've had fun here. I've had fun here. How to get a clear sound. Bro, what is this picture? All right, we got this Roblox looking fucking avatar here. A guy with a shirt that says Pine. What am I even looking at? Okay, this is a room. We're looking top down here. Okay, yeah. I mean, I get what they're trying to say here, but it's just like, this is so... Oh, this is me? Fuck you, dude. Oh, you're saying... Okay, you. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't need a chair. You're right. I don't need a chair. I could just stand or sit on the ground. It looks like a movie theater. It does. I thought those were windows. You mean sunlight doesn't come out of my monitors? Yeah, this is just really stupid. Okay, let's see. 6 ways to rest your ear. Okay. Read 10 pages of a book. Oh, dude, I really wasn't sure how to rest my ear. You know what I mean? Like, I've never really lived life before producing, that's why. So this is really new to me. Actually, it's new to me because I'm a fucking alien. That's why it's new to me. Take a cup of coffee. All right, where should I take it? Where do you guys think I should take it? Where should I take this, guys? All right, guys. I'm feeling a lot smarter now. I think I'm ready to handle these Instagram mixing tips. Meditate for 15 minutes. No, thank you. Organize your workspace. Again, no thank you, dude. Organize my workspace. That's funny. Well, okay, I have a good idea. How about just don't do anything? What about that? That's a good one. Create written contents. All right. Okay, I got it, guys. Okay, on my downtime from mixing people's tracks, I'm gonna write a SpongeBob sex fanfic. That sounds like a good use of my time. Why did I save this one? Oh, where's the Mackies? No. Well, no, there are Mackies. But more importantly, where are the Yamahas, man? Where are the Yamahas? I don't see why there aren't Yamahas on here. I feel like the Yamahas should have been here instead of the KRKs. I don't really know enough about some of these. Like, I've tried... Believe it or not, I've actually had the KRKs, I've had the JBLs, I've tried the Atoms before, I think. I don't even know what this is here. Every producer needs to know these mixing tips. Don't overcompress. Are you sure? I don't know, man. I was just really... Okay. Use reference tracks. Okay, slow down here, man. Slow down here. Oh, you're moving so fast, man. We're moving so fast here, dude. Holy shit. All right, keep it simple. Okay. And I like how the next tip after the side chaining goes a long way. So it's like, keep it simple, but also don't keep it simple, you fucking idiot. Side chain more. I feel like sometimes I save these and it's been so long ago already. I don't know why I fucking saved this one anymore. Like, was this one bad or is it? I think it was just stupid. I think that's why I saved this one. If you guys want to submit things in my Discord for this, then go to bad mixing tips. Yeah, no, that was fun, man. We need more bad mixing tips though, because these weren't even that bad. Like, there's much worse ones out there than this, to be honest. If these seem bad to you, bro, bro, you have no idea. You have literally no idea.
Band Incorporated.